Hi everybody, welcome back to a little bit more iRacing with myself. Sorry no Marky today. Obviously sent me a message saying there's a few things going wrong, so sad to hear about that. So let's hope he gets that sorted out as soon as possible. Hi Serty. Hi Oliver, how's it going? I'm just getting myself set up there. Hiya George. The Neil Show's back, yeah. I think so as well. Hi Keith, how's it going? Right, I'm just getting everything set up for myself there. I was actually sitting waiting for Mark ringing and didn't realise that he wasn't going to be on. Right, let's just get my headphones on. Right, hiya Nicole. Gaming with Jason. Hello my friend. Hiya Dylan, hiya Kieran. Hiya Stig. We need a Stig today. Right, I've got a hosted event going up. Hiya New Holland. Oh, Phil, still in south of France. Oh, you're going to Italy? Oh, that's nice. I do like the sound of that. Hello Brendan. Or Brandon, sorry. Put an extra E in then. Right, first race is going to be at Shakuba. It's actually up now, so there's only 26 slots, so if you want to be in, get yourself in it. It's right down at the bottom. I know, George, it was funny, I was just doing a little bit of practice because I was getting something lined up for Mark and I to do, which would have been the Mazda MX-5 Cup race at 15:15. It wasn't until I come off and just checked my Facebook that he'd sent a message earlier, so sad I didn't say that. Right, I'm not too bad gaming with Jason, can't complain, you know. Still kicking and screaming. Oh, Keaton bought a second PC today. Endless supply, absolutely. You need a backup. Any good PC player knows that. Hello, Sean, yeah, long time no see. Jinx Storm. Yeah, I had a good day today, gotta say. Again, I don't do much, but hey, Morgan, he just sent me a Facebook message saying he's having a lot of trouble with stuff, can't get stuff working, so I haven't physically spoken to him. Normally speak to him before the stream for a little bit, so sorry I can't really fill you in on that. Ready to win? Well, I'll do my best, you know me. Hi Munchlax. Pro Brothers, hello. Hi Air King. So I don't even know what will be happening at 11 o'clock. I physically can't tell you. Hopefully Mark might be able to pop into the stream at some point. Thanks Psycoin. As you know, I'll do my best. But as I say, the race is open. Anyone can join. It's free to use as long as you've subscribed to iRacing. PNs, I don't even know what Mark's done today. I physically haven't spoke to him at all, so right, I just need to know if my sound's alright, so hopefully get somebody else join as well. Oh yeah, Munch, I wouldn't say it's been very rainy today. It's actually it's not bad weather actually. Quite mild, so thanks, Brandon. Oh, it's nice to be on. I do love being on. But I say, we're coming back from the town and getting my tea and things like that. I just get used to phoning Mark about 7:30, you know, and getting filled in on all the gossiping. But I know he always has his tea late, so I don't really pester him around that time, you know. Hi Pains, how's it going? Air King, yeah. Good things happen in Ireland. This should be George Sheen's cup of tea, this. If I can get him off Call of Duty. I watched a bit of Call of Duty today, funny enough. Just on a Twitch channel, so yeah, it looks like you've got to be fairly quick. I mean, every time I see it, I wouldn't say I'm a good player. I just like to play, you know. I think sometimes you think because you're streaming and that you're supposed to be really good at everything, but obviously I know I'm not. But Ah, island, yeah, that's what they're saying, a lot of rain. I mean, we normally get the rain after it's been obviously island because we live so close to island in Scotland, so, I mean, I'm only, I think physically 12 mile away from actual coast to coast, so. Hiya Luke, I moved my microphone. Mark's always said the Scarlett microphones are better the closer you can get them to you. So I had a little bit of rejig. You can turn the gain right down, you know, and it was just so I could get it so I could still see everything on the screen and be able to talk to you all very good as well. So it might be a little bit too loud, I don't know. I'll turn it down if it is. Whereas before I could have it on as loud as possible and it still couldn't be heard sometimes. Hi Reese, hi John. Yes, good. Can't grumble. Need some more people to play with though. I've got an option of going into an official race at 1:15 if I don't get anyone joined, so. George, actually the Kia at Lime Rock. I had planned to do this official race with Mark at 1:15 in the Mazdas, so I only planned one hosted race, so I just quickly made it up. Hiya Michael, how is the weather down where you are, my friend? Little bit too loud, right, I'll just turn that down. Thank you, my friend. It's one of them you don't know until you try, and you can get your microphone so much closer to you, so, and turn the gain right down as well, so. Right. Hello Capture, are you going to get in Capture or not? Right. Oh, raining in Melbourne. Right, let me know if that's quietened that down a little bit. I can push it away a little bit actually. Hope you're not too busy, Capture. It'd be nice to see you on. Hiya, Noel. Ah, that's good, Noel, yeah. Yeah, sad not to be on with Marky tonight. Okay. That's okay, Capture. I mean, you have actually got quite a while, you know, so. Hey, Reese, no, I don't mind you asking at all. He's obviously had some kind of problems in the computer department. Luke wants it a bit louder. Right, I'll get an overall view, whether my microphone's too quiet. Hiya, George. George, have you still not got a microphone to work in the game? Come on, George, get a microphone working. Thank you, Capture, yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, we can only really go by yourselves, even though I can look at my OBS and it looks fine, but... Nicole. A little bit louder. Hiya, Ghost. Right, Phil, just found out I'm getting a lovely new DAF. Ooh. Yeah, what's the preference? Would you stick with Scania all day long, or is the DAF a good replacement? I suppose if it's a company truck, like when I worked and got company vehicle, you can't really grumble when it's all paid for, but when you've got the choice. Oh yeah, sorry I can't pronounce your name. Yeah, Utah is released in ATS. Is that today? Or is that tomorrow? Hi English Nightmare. Yeah, just problems he's got, sadly.
Slope on the right, go left.
I wish I could tell you more. Gaming with Jason, I'm just in the global Mazda MX-5. So I had planned to do a cup race with Marky, but which I was practicing for that, which is why I was a little bit late finding out he wasn't going to be on. He did send me a message in enough time, I just hadn't seen it. It's one reason or another, I just hadn't checked my Facebook, so... I know, Luke, play Grand Theft Auto. I often think of just playing just normal Grand Theft Auto, you know. Graham Jones, where are you? Need more bodies. George is following us. Should be able to catch me around here. He's quick around here. Hi, Ollie. Ah, yeah, that's good, Phil. Yeah, it's a good point, that. Nice to have the same truck. Okay, Graham. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Let's see if I can stop George catching me. Hey, Dwayne. Now, that's a good question. I'm not sure if last time I played I was getting 104s. I'm not sure. George, who's following me, I think he's faster around here than myself, so I can't 100% remember. I'm not sure if someone had said 102s or 1 minutes was a good time. Ah, yeah, forgot to say that, Graham. Yeah, capture, yeah, don't forget there was an update today. It's only a small update, granted, so, but you will need to do it. That's good when you can drive through someone close by without crashing. Gives you a sense of security. I think a lot of the practice we did from Project Cars definitely helped a lot. Hey, Ghost, it doesn't look like Mark will be on, from the little that I know. I can't sadly tell you what problem he's had. I know he found a problem with one of the computers as well. He had the that new Stream Deck in. He was showing me yesterday. I think he showed everybody else. I mean, Mark couldn't. On the server last night, my computer wouldn't run very well, so I don't know what they've done on that. Sarah's was atrocious. So, right. Oh, imagine, Phil. Yeah, that would be a nice convoy. That. Oh, Dwayne, it definitely. No, George, absolutely. You wouldn't want to embarrass yourself live on YouTube like I probably do every time I'm on. Ah, good old John Griffin getting in. Well done, my friend. That saves me quitting and going doing this other race, so I appreciate it. And I would have given everyone more notice had I realised. Phil getting some beers so we can... Oh, absolutely, yeah, definitely. Little bit of over rev, yeah. I'm never sure whether on these just to do like a short shift, really. Thanks there, King, yeah. Some of the 5M streams, I think so, sometimes. I'd just go with it, though. Hiya, Supreme. Of course, times on here are always subject to the time of day, track temperature, which it massively does affect it, especially in iRacing. Being a simulator, that's very, very well simulated, part of the racing, tyre pressures, things like that. I don't know how they do it, but they do it well. Right, 651. Ah, right, 6.5 U shift, sorry. Yeah, I'll see where that is on my, which red lights come on, because I kind of, while I'm talking, looking at the chat, I kind of like just listen for the rev. But I'll just see when the rev lights come on. Watch for 6.5. Hiya, Ben H. First mod in tonight, I think. Oh no, Capture's been in. Right, I think that's actual second rev light. Yeah, second red light, yeah. It's a good little course, this. One of them where it won't really matter if you get a lot of people. Well, probably a lot of people would spoil it. Eight zone, yeah. Stream Deck. No, I haven't got one, and I'm slightly worried with Mark having a little bit of problem. Now, I don't know actually why it was slowing Mark's stuff down. Yeah, it might just be a coincidence or something, you know, so...
On your right. Clear. Right side. Go left.
Gaming, yeah, I mean, I have got F1 2019. I haven't got a lot of time in it, and again, John Griffin will keep promising to do one, or trying to, but we just never get it sorted. I don't think my computer would be able to stream it, so it would probably have to be when Mark's on his bigger machine. iRacing I seem to manage quite well to be able to stream, so it's a pretty safe bet that. I'm pleased because I like doing it. Yeah, as I say, I've no idea. I think he was showing everyone last night, he unplugged his Stream Deck, and all the stutter went away that he was having, which had been driving him mad. And he'd even put a new hard drive in, not realising, well, it just could be the Stream Deck. You don't think of it like that, do you? I had some strange issues. I've got a Corsair, I can't think what mouse it is, and a keyboard, and they're both wireless. And I've had some funny problems with them before. But if I leave them plugged into the USB, I don't get any problem at all. And it's only when you turn the computer off and turn it back on. It's very strange. It's like it wants to re-put in the drivers for the mouse and keyboard. It's weird. That's computers for you, though, isn't it? Hiya, gaming. Oh, there's so much streaming out there. I mean, you look at YouTube and even Twitch, which I've started watching a bit more lately since Mark. I know Mark and Sarah and Murray, they use it, so I was wanting to have a look at what they'd been playing, and they've all supported us well. Hey, Mr. Sheep. Yeah, look, we're in the MX-5. Don't know if I can get close to George. If I catch him up, you can see it. I mean, they're a really good car for learning. A little bit like the Janetta. Oh, there you go. There's George just spinning again. Live on the tube. Here's the thing as well. I don't know if they were going to charge everyone to watch YouTube. What would everyone do? I think I would still, because I watch so much YouTube. So I do think I watch more YouTube than I do Netflix. Safe to say. Hello, Bailey. He's not gamer. Whether he's going to be on later on, I'm sorry, sadly I can't tell you because I haven't physically spoken to him. I'm just gonna pull over here and let's have a look and see how everyone else is getting on that. Right. Let's see who else is playing. Ah, Mr. Griffin. I do like John being on. Good lad, John. Does like to race. We had a 50-50 crash the other day. It was decided. I kind of drove into him and he drove into me, kind of thing. So a racing accident. Nick, sadly, I don't think so by the sounds of it. Mark hasn't been able to make it on. I don't know whether he's been on today at all, to be fair. So I can't even tell you what actual problem he's having, whether it's an internet problem or just general computer problem. So it's a bit of a shame. Hiya, Bradley. Yeah, Bradley, that's what I was going to race, the Advanced Mazda with Mark. I was practicing for that before, but didn't realise he wouldn't be on, so. Alright, let's go and have a look at who this Anthony. Let's see what kind of time Anthony's doing. Got some great people joining. The Riley, I was going to do the Riley again because it's just been a good car to run. Mr. Graham Jones. He's running so well now. Right, he hasn't been on at all. Right. That's a shame. Yeah, I mean, late this afternoon I was out with my wife, so I didn't see anything to outdrift. Oh, do you mean, Mr. Sheep, do you mean do I drift? I can do Forza drifting in four-wheel drive stuff, which I don't think's actual drifting. I think the rear-wheel drive proper drifting is, and I just haven't put the time into it. The Forza, I couldn't do it at all on Forza, and then I learned how to sort of do what I would call maybe bit Ken Blocky style, that kind of Jim Carnery kind of stuff, which I quite enjoy. I can drift by accident, that's for sure. But no, it's not the place on the iRacing. Right, who else is on here? Where's Mr. Sheen? There he is. He's got the best timing at the moment. 104s he's doing. Oh, John's done well. I have to get back out there. John's done a 104 as well, so. Oh yeah, car mechanic. Did I see Mark used to play a car mechanic? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, get on. Don't think about it. Get on streaming. Card I've got is an MSI 1080. So I've had that for, I got that a year ago, May, so yeah, it's been going well. Mr. JC, practicing, 10 hours on the one track, yeah. Mark always said that though, there was one particular part. Good Blizzard, I was going to say, get your backsides in here now, need the numbers. Mark was saying there's one particular corner he's showing me, and he just said, if you can't do that, just do that until you can do it. And that's kind of advice we used to give with people on trials bikes, when we were sort of learning that. Certain things that you just need to start with. No sound coming through, John. Yeah, make sure I haven't got everyone muted. No. Mr. Freeman. Come on, get yourself in. Need you for the race, my friend. Hiya, Madman. Yeah, really well. Bobby got the 780. Is that the TI version? So I tell you what, I bet there'll be some 780 Ti still running out there. Because the 980 Ti was a good card. It's amazing though, they go past the shelf life, don't they, where they just, they just don't. Not so bad if you run one screen, I know that. But most people are running at least 2 screens when they're gaming, aren't they, you know. Sounds a bit extreme, but just what you need. Got to watch telly when you're playing or something like that. Ah, is Mr. Freeman coming in? Ah, Mr. Sheep. Well, as long as you survive, that's the main thing. But not if you were practicing out on the public roads, no. Yeah, I've had a bad car accident, so it's not nice. Hi, Kai. Nearly missed you there. Jack, is it the same course Mark was playing on a set of course the other day? Bobby, yes, that's what I've got at the moment. That's the one with the double radiator, isn't it? I think that's exactly the same one as I use. I just think they're built well, you know. I think Mark's had a change on his cooler, I think. Right, what kind of time can I get now? Just nice seeing more people joining. Oh, Mondello. Is that at Mondello Park, Jack? Or do you mean Mugello? Mondello Park being in England and Mugello being in Italy. Oh wow! Yeah, it's good to watch, Jack. I've got to say. I think if you've tried it, even in a virtual world, it's not an easy thing to do. Ah, Mondello Island, yeah.
Got a slope on the right, go left.
Shopping cart. Ah, right, I've got you. Real, I don't. Doesn't look like it, my friend. What car do I like? I think me and my wife have sort of. I think we had our chance again. We would have our old Mini Cooper, a supercharged one, back. I know they turbocharged them after 2007, but we had the supercharged. Well, it was my wife's car, to be fair. But probably couldn't afford it now. Well, I couldn't afford it, to be fair, because the tax is a silly price, the tax. And yeah, just heavy on fuel, so that's what you've got to look at now, isn't it? You know, just never mind what you would like to have, it's what you could physically afford to run it. So I don't know, Real Kid. I only learnt he wasn't going to be on. I realised I hadn't heard from him, and it was actually 10 to 8. Just before 10 to 8 when I looked at my Facebook. And he'd sent me a message before 6 o'clock, so it was my fault I hadn't seen it. He had let me know in enough time, I just didn't look. I've been messing about and doing different things and chatting with my wife and having me tea and, you know, just... Bobby, 5M, you honestly don't know what 5M is? I mean, I didn't know what 5M was, but obviously me being old, it's another multiplayer role-playing version of Grand Theft Auto.
Practice is over.
So it's a bit, I don't know how would you describe it, it's a bit like having your own, well, it's your own character really, and you can chat to everybody else in the game, you know, like probably like you would in real life really. I think that's what it's meant to sort of look like. Hey, Scott, you've got time to get in, mate. 10 minutes of quali left. Aye, Matty, and well, if he's had trouble getting his computer going, he'll be severely depressed. Because the thing is, when you've got all, like, you're at home and you've got the time, but you can't fix something, it's hard just to forget about it because you need it, and there's nobody there to fix it for you. So it is one of them things you've got to figure it out. One of the worst things with PC gaming. You can, Bobby, absolutely. You send me a friend request. No problem at all. Hiya, Miles. Yeah, Scott, you've got, as I say, you've got time to get in. It's a very simple course and there's not many people in, so it wouldn't matter if you started at the back anyway. Right, oh, you like a Mazda MX-7? I mean, Mazda's, going back when I was a kid, a bit like Datsun that I had, you couldn't give them away. I'm trying to think when Mazda started to become popular. They were running them in the British Rally Championship and things like that, so that always helps promote the popularity, but now it's just one of them recognised brands. Well, look at Kia, things like that, you know. Hi, James and Ken. Yeah, sorry, I don't know how Mark is, and he won't be well if his computer won't work. Hi, Geordie. Oh, Madman! It was yourself that posted the that rev counter. Yeah, very, very well done. And I tell you what, I've got to really thank you for putting that on there. That's fantastic content, and what the page and that is all about. Yeah, you seem the kind that would help anybody to be able to do the same kind of thing, you know. So you've gone out there, you've researched how to do it, got the parts, and got it working. Yeah, absolutely love that kind of thing, mate. Yeah, top man. Sorry, I didn't realise that it's the names obviously on their Facebook page. You know everyone's proper name, and we only get your sort of your nickname on here. Yeah, Bobby, I'm under my real name. I think there's quite a few Neil Armstrongs, to be fair, so can't miss me. And my profile picture will give it away. Can everyone hear me when I talk? Because I can't hear other people.
Buddy.
Yeah, Nigel, I couldn't hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear everybody else, Graham?
No, I the only people was being testing.
Okay, matey. Hiya, Warren. Yeah, good. Yeah, sad that Max ran into some problems. Of course, when you stream all of the time and you run into a problem, everyone gets to know about it straight away, you know. So, because it stops you getting on. So it can sometimes seem like you have a lot of bad luck, but again, when it's something you use all of the time, it's right. What's that? What am I? Oh, I'm number 6. I haven't been paying much attention, I've got to say. Hiya, Ellie. Yeah, all the better for hearing from you, Ellie. Hiya, Pug. Pug the drug. Yeah, fitting well, my friend, fitting well. Always a bit sad that Marky's not on. I'm like Mark. It's the time I get to game with Mark as well as be on with everybody else. So it's nice I can fill in for Mark and likewise. But
Say you cut the course.
Oh,
Now
wait,
slow
why,
down. You don't
why
get
is
that time
John
back if you don't stop
disconnected?
scoring us.
Come back, John. Ah, right, Matty, old laptop. Oh, I know, I had that with my wife's. It probably could have been just putting a new hard drive in it, but, you know, they become a point where they're just not worth it from a upgrade point of view for what they're actually physically worth. In our local area, the Facebook, you know, for sale pages and that, I think I bought the last 2 laptops from them, and it worked absolutely fine, you know. I don't think, I don't know about gaming on them. No problem, John. No, not a problem. Ah, Gillian, yeah, you're absolutely right. Where's my Ford shirt? Thanks, Gillian, I appreciate that. Yeah, my racing shirt, as I say, I normally have a wait till I speak to Mark on Skype and then get that all set up and then get myself changed and that. Kind of my routine got a little bit messed up today. So yeah, I'll make sure I have it on next time. I wouldn't care tanging up as well, so. Hiya, Neil. Hey, Bobby, I'm running it's an i7. It's a 56820K. And that must be, it's at least 4 years old, if not 5. I can't remember to be absolutely 100%. I think it's 5-year-old. But yeah, I've had the motherboard changed from what came with it originally. It was 2 years ago when Mark had only just really taken off, and I'd run into some, it was this time of year, and I'd run into some PC problems. Also, sadly, my neighbour next door, she was terminally ill with cancer, and she hadn't long to live either, so there was quite a lot of things going on at the time, and so I'd put a motherboard in, which I'm not sure whether it actually needed, but just one of them things you've got to try when you've got a problem, you know. Hey Morgan, I actually don't know, mate, to be fair. I hadn't thought that far ahead. Yeah, AMD seem to have come a long way, and I'm like Mark, I kind of wouldn't mind of seeing how well an AMD system would run for the things that we use. But because we've got, like Mark, it's pointless having one AMD system and the others Intel, because if you need to interchange stuff, you're a bit stuck then. See you later, gamer with Jason. But AMD, it's all the different numbers that I'm just totally lost with. So, is that a Ryzen one, or is that the older AMD? Hiya, Orgit. Shame to lose John. I think everyone's in the pits now. Originally, Bobby, I know, George, you've done really well there. Yeah, I can't hear you, Scott.
How's that, buddy?
Ah, that's better. Yeah, originally
I got
from...
both of you then.
Brilliant, guys, thank you. Yeah, originally from the northeast of England, where Mark moved back to, you know, so as you know, he moved from...
Working, yeah?
Absolutely, buddy, got you there. So yeah, but I'm in southwest Scotland at the moment, where we live. Moved here seven years ago. It's a long time. Flown over. It's hard to believe being involved with Mark so long on here. Josh, sadly not Josh, and as I say, I don't even know what problem we was having with it, so I wasn't too sure whether it was an internet or actual on the PC.
We're done. Get going, get going.
Right, let's just wait till get the race started. I know, Scott, I must admit I was pottering around, just chatting at the time, so I still managed a 106, so I'm still fifth, so not too bad. It doesn't matter when you've got such a small field. At least I know we'll all finish. Right, start from back. Bobby, no, I was self-employed, and I was medically finished from work, so pretty much sidelined with my back injury. A few other little bits and bobs which wouldn't really have troubled me that way. Age-related stuff and that, you know, but my back injury was just too bad. Right, let's see. Oh, never looking at the lights there. I'm nearly a silly boy.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
I've done that before. Right. Let's get slotted in behind Graham.
On your right. Keep to the left. Clear on the rod. Right side. Clear on the rod.
Nice little bunch of us to race with.
Right side. Clear on the rod.
Don't let George get too far ahead. Graham in the yellow car, I remember, obviously he was driving with us a lot on
your right.
on project cars, and he was wondering, you know, is it worth changing to iRacing? And it's very, very hard to answer, because you're then spending your own money, and I think he's pleased he did do.
Clear on the rod.
Oh, a bit of a drift.
On your left. Still there.
George, what are you going in the pits for?
You're in fourth. They're on the left.
Yeah.
The competition.
On your left. They're on the left.
Ah, right. That figures.
Big boys are in town now.
I wouldn't care. Nearly missed the start. He might have jumped the start.
Yeah, maybe.
How are you getting used to all your new gear?
Lovely, dude. Wish I'd have brought it sooner.
I know it's hard to get it over to people how good it is.
Right side.
Yeah, I'm talking to Ben about he changed over to Fanatic. He's got a lovely.
Don't get me wrong, the Logitech stuff is good, but this is just another level.
Clear.
Yeah, as you know, you've got to compare price with price and like we like, haven't you?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, Ben was racing very, very well and enjoying himself with his Logitech stuff. Absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. But he just changed up to basically the same as what Mark and I use, and as you heard him saying, it's just another level. Nothing wrong with the other stuff. It works, does the job. But it's hard to describe the different experience that you get, and I don't know whether it's sort of sim racers or game players. I think if you sim race or sim play anything, it's more the experience you're after, I think. Like in here, you just want to feel more you're in the car and everything feels
On your right.
good.
Clear on the rod.
They're pedaling well up the front, so I'm gonna have to get me. I'm gonna have to get myself in.
On your right. Clear.
Wasn't sure whether Scott was coming down the inside there.
Still there. Clear.
Oh, we go for the cut in. Hopefully.
On your left.
I'm trying.
Stay on the right.
I know.
Hold your line.
Oh,
Stay on the right. Stay on
sorry,
the left.
buddy. Oh, sorry, Scott.
It's alright, alright.
It's like my car was in the groove. Oh, it's a shame. I hate hitting anybody.
Got a slow car on the left. Next car.
Oh, who's that? Oh, who did I just see there?
You're back in
Trying to drift around the corner.
Well, I tried to knock Scott out. So at least everyone's not like being put in the pits, which is good. At least everyone's still running. Is your car badly damaged, Ben?
Nah, it's all good, dude. Thank you.
What about you, Scott?
I'm all good, me, mate.
Hiya, Havoc. Oh, Class 2 lorry driver. Oh, well done, Havoc. I think everyone will join me in saying congratulations and hope that opens a whole new future up for you, unless you've already got something sorted. I know Richard Thomas, who you all know, was always in. I mean, once he got his PSV as bus driver, you know, he's absolutely loving it. Just seems so well suited for the job. Hiya, John. Jambo. Yeah, this corner, I'd set myself up where I didn't realise Scott was going to come down the inside, and it's just one of them things. He took his opportunity and I didn't see him. No, that's really good, Havoc. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, if you're seriously saying that's down to playing Euro Truck, then, you know, you can't argue with that. That's not made up, that. I used to get asked, because I've never been a lorry driver, but I just drove for a living, well, through my job, you know, I had to drive every day. But definitely Euro Truck, for an observation point of view, was definitely a good help. I think if you're going forward into any driving job. Hi, Steve. Oh, just started IRacing. That's good. Oh, Steve. Well, I'll tell you what. That's really good to hear. I mean, I'd like to love hearing anyone who's sort of been watching. Look at Capture. I know he's too busy at the moment to get on, but you know, he's only just got his PC and obviously been interested in motorsport for a long time, but you know, never too late. That's good, Steve. So yeah, if there's any advice we can give you, don't forget what we're playing tonight is all free, so you can join in. This is just the the stuff you get with your subscription. So you know, please come and join in. We've got another one after this at I think it starts about 9:05. I think that's in the front wheel drive Kia at Lime Rock. So a little bit of a no, Steve. Honestly, the whole reason we did this was to get the new starters who have just got into iRacing, just to get you used to it, get you using some of the new stuff, the free stuff that you get. So, especially if you're not used to doing starts and things like that, because it doesn't affect our license doing these hosted races. So it's the time to practice. If you sit and wait and just think, well, I'll get a bit more practice in, you'll never get joined in. I can, you know, when I was road racing on my push bike, you know, you get to a point where you've joined your local cycling club and you've been out on the rides, and you're wondering, when am I going to be fast enough to go off racing and things like that. Honestly, you just don't know until you just do it. And just do the same with this. The main thing is, best thing a bit of advice I could give you is, you get started, but make sure you finish. Just get used to finishing. Whatever happens, finish the race. I was never very pushy. I was maybe more, I'd probably give away a place and stay safe on the road than get taken out fighting for the next place, you know. Because my thinking was, there's no point if you couldn't actually last the distance, whether it was 20 minutes, 40 minutes or an hour or whatever. If you can't drive for that long without crashing and writing your car off, it's not really much point. That was my thinking. Your speed should come after that, I think. If you're not like naturally gifted, which I am certainly not. Some of the lads we've come across, you just know that they've just been naturally gifted at driving, you know, they're just... Right. Absolutely, Havoc. Yeah, I can't agree more. And like I say, I would hate Steve to think that I'm going to sit and wait till I can be, you know, these races are here for you to come and join in. You know, you've paid your money. We host a race. Come and join in. We'll see you out on the track. It doesn't matter whether you get lapped. To be fair, even if you're getting lapped, which I got lapped, I think practically every race I started, because they're all on small circuits, it gets you used to getting caught. Because it's quite strange. You see the blue and yellow flag come up and you think, oh God, I'm getting caught here. So, you know, definitely come and give it a try. It's a half an hour practice, Steve. Even if you don't, you decide, well, that's okay. It's completely free practice for you with other people on the track, and I can't stress to you how valuable that is. Absolutely. No, Steve, I'm not just blowing smoke up people's backsides, because, you know, I can only tell you the truth. It's just how you've got to do it, you know. Yeah, don't sit back. I mean, there's Graham racing with, I don't know how much racing Graham had done when he started in with Project Cars, but yeah, what's wrong with Graham's driving there? Absolutely nothing. And I'm pretty sure I probably said the same to Graham at some stage, Mark or I. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at one stage he was like, well, I need to get a bit more practice before I come in racing with you lot. But there he is. No problem, George. Have you been gaming a lot today? I used to suffer terrible from migraines. terrible blinding migraines, so totally you just can't do it. I tell you what, Graham's going well. He'll be absolutely elated with that if he can. I'm going to try and pedal a bit harder now and see if I can catch him. Can't have that long to go. And Scott's still on my tail after we're having a close fight there. Yeah, George, anyone with a migraine. I had a gaffer at the time when I used to get these blinding migraines. He'd never ever had a headache. So trying to describe what a migraine is, if you've never had a headache, it's just impossible. You just can't do it. So, yeah. But yeah, I totally get it. Mine turned out to be blood pressure related. Stress. Yeah. Yeah. Terrible when you look back. You know, you don't realise it. Right, I'm doing my best here. Oh, Havoc, absolutely. Put it on the Facebook group. Love to see. You know, it doesn't have to be gaming related. It is actually a community-based thing. So whether you do something for a living, love seeing what everyone gets up to. Now I'm no longer out in that sort of environment, and yeah, it's good. Right, if I put Graham under some pressure here, he might lose it on this corner. I don't know how many laps are left. Hiya, gaming with Jason. Glad to have you back, my friend. Next race will be slightly different. The Kia Optima with the front wheel drive. They're quite quick, but obviously being front wheel drive, they're quite different to drive, so. Graham will be looking at the time thinking that time's coming down a little bit. It's awful lot. I can wave at him, Graham. Oh, that's good. Hiya, Cole. How's it going? Yeah, I am well, mate. Oh, I might lose it round here. Never mind Graham. Graham's doing so well. Yeah, where have you been hiding, Cole? Come on, Graham, keep it together, mate. That's third place if you can keep it. Richard Mason's done a brilliant well. I mean, we've not been any challenge to him at all. I don't know what happened to Mr. Freeman. Oh, look how well Graham's going. That's brilliant. He'd be pleased he came on now. No, Josh. And Prime 4's in as well. Oh, race room, I can't blame you. What do you think of the new track, Blisterberg? That's a really good flowing track, that. I thought it was going to be a nightmare to sort of... But, yeah, it's really good. Enjoying it. Yeah, I like race room for sort of the non-multiplayer side, you know. It's got great AI. Oh, bit of pressure. Can't have long left. Oh, it is really good, I tell you. It's R Factor 2. I've been doing a bit in R Factor. Their latest stuff. Oh, it's a shame Richard was gonna win then. So Graham could get a. He's only got to keep it together and get a win.
Next car is the leader. Alright, back in second place.
See how well he keeps his nerve. It's a strange feeling. I know that's a thing called iRacing. I mean, we've just been using the free with your subscription stuff, but it's still £12 a month, so or £13 a month, whatever it is. Rain, it is online, yeah. iRacing's a completely online racing simulator. Hiya, Ernie. You're late in tonight, Ernie.
White flag. One more lap to go.
Oh, Graham's got to last for one more lap. Don't spoil it. And keep the pressure on though. That's awesome. Don't spoil it. Everyone's watching you now. I bet you're shaking in that car. Go on, my son. Go on, Graham.
Getting a bit off.
Yeah, my fan's running full pelt. Hey, well done, my friend.
There's the checkered flag.
Hi, Rain.
Great job, driver.
Thanks, Neil.
So you're more than welcome. You did extremely well driving there. Very smooth. Hiya, Sparta. Oh, Sparta from the 300, is that right? But yeah, Carl, I've got to admit, it's so hard going back onto something like Project Cars with the different feel of the cars when you've been playing this. It does spoil it. But Mark and I have waited a long time to get use out of our iRacing, so. Hi, Havoc. Hi. Take me out of him. He's done really well there.
I had to do that full race with the stream stuck on you saying, "Oh, well done, Havoc, Neil," over and over on repeat.
Oh no, is that down to the internet?
I don't know what happened. The stream froze, and then you came back on. The chat's still moving fine, but all you're saying is that, "Oh, well done, Havoc." It's still going now.
The race is over.
Oh no, it's a wonder you weren't. That must have done your head in, that.
Flat white noise.
Yeah, don't forget everyone, there's the other race should start in about 3 minutes. It's the Kia at Lime Rock, so I know it's not everyone's favourite cup of tea, but I thought just something a bit different.
Beautiful.
Right, everyone, give yourself time to go to the gentleman's area or the ladies' area, and I will meet you on the other side.
Yeah, Freeman, ladies area for you.
Absolutely. Graham, I hope you saved the replay. I think he's already disconnected. Hiya, Doghouse.
How do I save it?
Click the spanner and hammer, and then there should be a little A drive sort of diskette thing to the right.
I'll show you on the stream now. Yeah, little hammer and spanner in the replay options at the bottom, right in the middle of the screen at the bottom. Click that, opens up this box where you can trim the replay if you want to. Just save on the save icon. You can title it whatever you want, your first win or whatever, and then just click save. And that is it. Hiya Doghouse, how's it going in Doghouse land? I know, past my theory. Oh, excellent. That's another good one today. Then, yeah, I was just telling everyone about Richard, how it's just, well, he keeps saying he should have done it years ago. You can't argue with that, can you? Yeah, definitely well done. Yeah, and sorry about hitting you, Scott. Oh, Mitch, are you at home yet? Get ready for the next race. Graham's just won a race. I know Richard Mason disconnected, but you know, it's who crosses the line at the end of the day. Okay, Sam, you take it easy. Right. Now some good news there from everyone. That's really, really good to hear. Hi, William. It's one of them things like there's Sam and Havoc and anybody else who's trying something new. It's very, very difficult to change your career or even your family's direction, really. I know when I went self-employed, it was you realise you're taking yourself away from your family because you're working harder, but then your family benefits from having a bit extra. Well, not that you realise that you've got a bit extra money because it gets swallowed up by other things, you know, but yeah, we often think back, was it worth all the hard work? But it's just what you do, isn't it? Alright, just waiting for this race to start at Lime Rock. I'll let you know when it's up. I think it was 5 past it was going to start. Yeah, it's just processing now. There's only one car to choose from, so that should be a little bit better. I know, Scott. It was weird. It was yeah. I was looking forward to that to carry on. It was just one of them corners, you know. You get yourself set for going left and then right, and you did the right thing going on the inside. It just I think for a second I was just looking where I was going. I didn't look down the left hand side. Nigel, yeah. Mr. Freeman was in. He was in earlier to say hello, so he's definitely in the stream. So. Right, let's just refresh that. See if it's come up yet. Hiya, William. It's good when you can get a good race for someone. There you go. That race is live now. Again, I've restricted it to 25. I think last time I had too many round Lime Rock, and it's only small, and the accidents do spoil it a little bit. Dane, yes, I do. I have done a few of the official ones in the Ferrari. And I was going to get set to doing that with Mark, but obviously we've been doing these sort of hosted streams, you know, with just the free-to-use stuff. Just for now, you know, we're wanting to try and get, you know, one, like a Thursday we were planning to do at least one hosted race and trying to use some of the other tracks that we own. But it's very hard to tell everyone else what to buy because there's so many tracks to buy. You can't really just say, well, like this week we could have used the Nürburgring. You just can't do it really. It's and we don't like people to be able to join in if they can. It is very hard with iRacing. Whereas like Project Cars, you spend £20 and you get everything. So yeah, that's the only letdown bit. It is a bit harder that way. Oh, you've got your headset on, Freeman. You must be loving it. Like I actually never tried iRacing with the VR when I was at Mark's. My Mark had it, just the project cars. That's the thing, Scott. I was, you know, I keep looking up at chat occasionally as well, which I shouldn't. But you're absolutely right. When you know who you're racing next to, and you can push on, it's really, really good. It's very satisfying. I mean, I feel like that with everyone that's come over from the project cars, because I got used to everyone. Cracking little car, the Kia. I know some people don't like it because of the different driving characteristics. It's a lot different than the new Audi TCR car that they put in. Good little track as well. I think they still use it to this day. I think Lime Rock. Ooh. What's everybody else playing tonight? Playing while you watch. I've watched back some of the 5M streams that we've done. That's been funny. I find myself laughing at myself.
You're right.
Or laughing at Mark laughing. Right, who's that? Ah, Mr. Buckley. Up for round 2. But yeah, the going back to the the Ferrari.
A bit closer than
I followed you off. I don't think I'm that badly damaged actually. I think it's just a flesh wound.
Man, this car's like trying to drive up Le Mans.
Do you not like them?
Compared to the MX-5, no. MX-5 was better.
Yeah, or compared to the Jetta, because the Jetta's fab. Aaron's currently playing Farm Sim. Yeah, I've enjoying that map I've been playing with Marky, so that'd be quite good if he puts that up on the server. It's a big map. It would definitely be nice. Oh, managed to hold on to it. It's one of them tracks where you just got to wait patiently and... Oh, not like that. Far too quick.
I love the feedback from these you get with it being like a difficult front wheel drive. It's brilliant.
Yeah, totally. Couldn't agree more.
Major arm pump with this car.
Yeah, I agree. It was just to get something completely different.
Yeah, I like it, to be honest with you.
Back up.
Anybody want a parts?
Have you managed to park yours up?
Yeah.
Is anything salvageable?
So the tyres are...
Yeah, I was just saying to everyone, it's one of them where you've got to be sort of wait till the car comes to you. Dane, thinking of playing a set of course of drifting. Get it done. What's your favourite track to drift on? Ooh, nice bit of... Oh, struggles for grip. Hard one. Is it one that Mark uses? Yeah, you feel like you're going so slow. But it just won't stick to the track at all. Yeah, the steering's gone so light there. And that is... Oh, I just missed it. Oh, that was close.
You've got wheel damage.
Code Brown.
On your right.
Thank you.
A lot of fluid. We have to fix it. Clear on the rod.
Hiya, Dylan. Let's go and get some repairs done. No, it's a very simple course, but I think often the simple courses do give you really, really good close racing. Right, let's go and see who's doing what. Right, there you go. That's me Kia. I mean, you're going a lot faster from the outside. This is what always gets me. Inside, you feel like you're going very slow, so you try and push a bit harder, but you can see the front wheel just washing out all the time. So yeah, far too quick. Right, let's see who else is on. That's good old Blizzard. You all know in the chat. Nice looking car. Good up the hill. It was so light. And there's Scott, who are tapped off in the MX-5 race. Hurana, that's the... Oh, Haruna, sorry. That's the... Hey, Cryptic. Yeah, no, as I say, just before the stream, I found out he sent me a message saying he wasn't going to be on. His head's battered, like. I mean, if it's not a simple fix and you've been at it for a few hours, anyone knows how that feels. It's and it's like there's no one going to come along and magically do it for you. It's so difficult. Yeah, you want to know what the answer is, but you've got to find the answer. It's almost like a game in itself, which is the PC's broken or I've got a fault. You've got to find it. Yeah, it's very, very strange. I know Mark would have been as good at the job I did, because it was fault finding and fixing things, and ooh, Scott's going well. Marty Newton. Good to see. Maybe he doesn't know about trading paints. Hey Blizzard, do you know about trading paints?
Yes, I do.
That's okay, my friend. Just asking.
Yeah, I had a little play last night on it. Made a skin for the Porsche RSR.
Clear. Contact.
I must admit I enjoy that. Putting something on the TV and just kicking back and doing that. It's really good.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Hiya, Criminal. And Cryptic, yeah, it is difficult. I know there's a lot of people
Some nice skins are there on there.
Yeah, I must admit, so sometimes when I've tried making one and then you end up getting one that someone else has done. But it's nice making your own and having your own name, etc., on. I got a skin, two skins I've had made, one for the MX-5 and one for the Audi TCR that I raced on a Sunday. And it's really, really nice having like a club skin on. Hi, White Knight. Yeah, good. Yeah, just sad that Marky's having problems. Oh, Dylan works for Mercedes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Dylan, I couldn't agree with you more. And I remember a lot of years ago I had a pretty bad accident in one of my works vans, and the guy who came to pick me up was a lad I used to, funny enough, work within the factory. He'd left and gone to a Ford main dealer to work, so obviously once we got over laughing at each other for the predicament I was in, and he was picking me up. So anyway, he was telling us at that time they had a Ford Granada, an old one, and it was at the time anti-lock brakes had just started being sort of fitted. So it's back in the late 80s, and they couldn't fix it because they didn't know how it all worked, and there was no one in the garage had really been trained properly. So it just shows you. So imagine now with all the complex things that go on, you know, sensors for this, sensors for that. Yeah, amazing. My Volvo that I just sold not so long back had to have a new windscreen. I got the windscreen broken while I was going to pick my wife's car up. So I don't, you know, couldn't make it up. But anyway, I was asking him about hard vehicles, you know, what's been his worst jobs, etc. And he was on about some of the new windscreens where they've got like got rain sensors in and things like that. So very, very thin wires go to the actual screen. So yeah, got a lot of problem with that, you know. Whereas one time it would just be a case of cut the seal, get the screen out, put a new screen in. Very, very simple, but not now. But clever to watch. But you always think someone else's job's going to be a little bit better, I think. Oh, that sounds like a nice job until you do it.
Got a slow car on the left. Got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't actually spoke to him about. I know John is keeping them occupied, little John, the sheepdog. But certainly the computer, because as you say, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work today, then it's not working tomorrow when you need it, and trying to second guess what's wrong with it, and unless you've got different parts that you can try in it just to sort of make it a lot easier diagnosing it. The washing machines that we worked on as circuit boards and that came, I went from a time when there was nothing electronic in a washing machine at all. So then it went to where when I finished there was electronic things in everything. So obviously the amount of trouble we had as engineers working through all that period of transition was terrible. Carrying a computer around to go into people's houses to diagnose this and that, it was computer was more important than the toolbox. Oh, sorry, White Knight. Yeah, I mean, our Dan. We've had him to the vets the other day. You know, as everyone knows, that's an expensive thing. But it's like he's got a bad skin allergy. So they're trying to treat him, give him some tablets for that. You know, but it's trying to work out what to give them, what will work. So a bit of a trial and error kind of thing. So. But all his toes get like blisters in between them, and it looks really, really sore, like.
Left side. Clear on the left.
So you just try and do anything you can. My brother was up with a car. I think it was a Golf he got, and the centre console where our radio used to be. He's got like what would be like a 10-inch iPad sort of thing, you know, a 10-inch display, touch screen display, which looks absolutely beautiful. But from a repair point of view, I can't help thinking, well, what if that goes wrong? It's just in me to think like that. And then I think about the poor people in the garages who've got to sort this out. That's a good thing. I know, Dylan, it was weird because when our little Peugeot had a fault when we last went back to the northeast, and the guy came out and plugged the thing in and said, oh, it could be this, it could be that. It didn't exactly specify what part it would be. There was a few things that could cause it. Yeah, it can still be a trial and error though, as you know. Right, wouldn't mind trying to get a better time in.
Right side. Clear.
Hiya Emma, how's it going? Hiya Maxaroon. No Mark on tonight, I'm sorry to say. Oh, reading chat. Oh, your button box broken down. Ah, right, you've gone for the... Yeah, I see what you're saying. What was the problem with the button box? One of the buttons, or? Brian will be really good to deal with, I can imagine.
Look on the left. Go left.
Oh, Emma, your town's underwater. Really? I didn't think there was somewhere that had that much water lately. Oh, here's Dominic coming in to show us how to go on here. Mark had a really good race with him last week in the Jetta, so. Mate. Ah, right, okay. Well, that's the way to look at it, Dylan. It's nice to hear someone like thinking ahead, because, you know, the best things take time. So, you know, learn your trade, and there's no, what's the word? Experience is everything, isn't it? You know, no substitute for experience. Yeah, I certainly found that. Wow, that's a lot of rain, Emma. Yeah, 48 hours of rain. So there's been an awful lot of shops flooded, Emma. And here's the thing, when was the last time it was flooded? Is it a place that's not flooded before? Yeah, I figured that, Emma, yeah, I figured it was that. Yeah, because you seem to hear on the radio where places that are flooding had not been flooded before. I always fear with the new buildings and the new estates that go up, you know, it's diverting the water from here and there. But yeah, a lot of water that. We're lucky where we live at the moment, live on the top of a hill, so it can only run downhill. Ah, buttons kept. Ah, I've got your white knight. I mean, that's something that Brian will have learnt, you know, when you're ordering.
Loving the skin, Neil, on the car. It's really nice.
Oh, thanks, Scott. I'd actually even forgotten that I'd made it. That's good, Dylan. It's good, nice to have your friends that are all, you know, doing the same thing, you know, because you can all chat about it, can't you? Wow, 2007. That's not an awful long time ago, really. Hopefully you haven't been affected by it, Emma. Oh, White Knight, what was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah, Brian will have had to go through that process of, like, you know, ordering stuff that, right, I'll order however many of these that I need and they're a good price, but then you find out that they're not reliable enough, this, that and the other, you know. Whereas if you're just doing it for yourself, it's not really that much of a problem, but Brian's got to get the quality right and get the price right, so it's not an easy thing to do. I love the joystick that he put on. I know when I was down at Mark's, you know, it's just one joystick. Whereas I've got one here with two on, you know, which is hard to operate with two fingers. Oh, right, Emma. Wow, that's not good, is it? Yeah, completely cut off. There's definitely a lot more rainfall, it seems, you know, the last 10 years or more. I never used to hear about it when I first started as a service engineer, you know. Very, very rare heard about flooding. That's okay, Emma. How's the rig treating you? Oh, how's your back been, Emma, since you've been able to use the rig to play? I keep meaning to ask you. Must be finding a massive difference. Oh, go on, Marty.
On your left.
That's the thing with the triple screen, how your spatial awareness, even more so in VR. Oh, it's a shame he's doing so well.
Stay on the left. Your left.
There's some good times going in there. Ah, that's good, Emma. Yeah, it was really nice. Telling Mark's mum about it, you know, just amazing community. Oh, that's for reading while I should be watching where I'm
You
going.
got wheel damage.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. There's Graham, absolutely giving it some. No, I'm just watching my own little accident there. Right, let's see who's doing what out there. Right, Dominic Healy. I knew he would be fast. As you know, Mark was having a good ding-dong battle with him last week in the Jetta. Oh, was that Tuesday? I get lost with it all. Ooh, you're pushing it well there. Right. 2.5 minutes left, so it's not too bad. See who's out on track. There's Mr. Blizzard. That's interesting, actually. I was wondering about Blizzard because he changed, and anyone we find that have gone from non-load cell pedals, like he had with the Logitech, to the Fanatic ones. You normally find your braking's quite hard to get used to, but he's managing. Yeah, how have you found getting used to the brake, Ben?
I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm playing around with the settings.
Yeah, I was just telling everyone on the stream that, you know, one of the big difficulties is going from non-load cell pedals to load cell. It can make you feel like you're slower, but you just got to keep at it.
Yeah, it feels so different using one of these. It's definitely a big learning curve.
Yeah, I think I run mine brake force on 60 mine set at, but I could probably run it on 50.
Yeah, I'm about the same as you.
On these, and probably on the lighter cars, you can even find that you push it too hard and it's locking the wheels up.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
And yet that Bentley driver we had, Jules, who was in, he was saying he was having a problem trying to get a set of pedals that had a brake pedal hard enough to suit the Bentley that he drives in real life.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it took us a while to work out what he was saying, but he said the actual
On your left.
the pressure that they
Clear on the
need
left.
to
Clear left.
operate the brake on the race cars is immense. So obviously, they do a lot of strength training for that sort of purpose of being able to put that kind of pressure into the brakes. So he was just saying how easy he finds it.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'd love to find out what he actually uses then. Does he use the Fanatec stuff or?
Yeah, all Fanatic. They just sent him across. He didn't know anything about it. They just sent him a load of stuff. So that's what he uses.
Ah, so some intake getting it sent to you for nothing.
You what? Sorry.
It's alright getting it sent for nothing.
I know a typical driver, like, you know, obviously he said, I can't tell you anything about it. He said, they just sent me it, and obviously I don't know whether he set it up or anything, but it's a direct drive as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, I get you.
But yeah, amazing to be able to just to be able to watch, you know. It's so fluid. Hi, Cayman. Not at the moment, as I say, he hasn't been into the chat, so I can only presume there's been nothing on later. Sadly. And I don't even know what he's had problems with, so again, I can't help you with that. But that's good to hear, White Knight. Thank you for that kind words. Oh, absolutely, yeah. That'll be good to get your new box, especially. I'm pleased you've gone for the one with the, you know, it's an upgrade for you. Oh, he was trying to keep hold of it, Marty. That must be some accident because he's just come past me on his roof.
Dropping debris out there.
We'll have to have a look at that. Right, let's get my name up on the board here. We do like to see a good accident. Right. See what height I can get. Ooh, look at the height. He's gone off the screen. Oh, we'll have to have another watch of that from his angle. Right, Marty, where are you? Hopefully he hasn't disconnected. Ah, there he is. Let's get a bit of rewind. He definitely got the height there. Oh yes, he's definitely got the height. Right, I'll go in his cockpit, and I'll be able to show you what you see as a driver. What did he see? Oh, got on the grass. Oof, there you go. That's skygrass, skygrass, skygrass. My dears, that was epic. Oh dear Lord, that was unbelievable. I don't think I've actually seen something that high. I think it just touched the grass, I think. Whoa, that's definitely some heightage there. It nearly landed back on me. No, White Knight, it's the way to do it, you know, getting an upgrade. I know it's a lot of money extra, but be worth it in the long run. Do you do a lot of farming as well? Certainly handy when you can operate all the machines from, you know, from one joystick. So I've got the side panel, but I'm trying to work out where to actually fit it. Logically, I'd want it next to my right knee, but
You brake a lot then, dude.
Shame you didn't.
ooh, meow. Right, okay. Try not to do the self-promotion, Jason. It's a little bit rude.
Right side, clear.
Sorry, Paul. Totally got myself.
Cut the course. Got to slow down. If you don't give that time back, they're gonna.
Champion yellow car was on a fast start. They join the track like that, please.
Clear on the left. Clear left.
Oh, right. Let's see if we can follow Nigel. Oh, he's in first place. So if I can follow Nigel, it should be all right. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, hope you and your good lady are doing well, my friend. I'm determined to follow him around. Oh no, he's let me through. Hi Rob, thank you for that, my friend. Hope you and Kalinda are doing better. I hope she's a little bit better, my friend. Oh no. Yeah, that would be a good option to go on this left-hand side. I'm slowly getting everything sort of adapted how I like it, you know. And takes you a while to get everything. Oh, you been in hospital again, Rob? No. Sorry to hear that. God. Terrible time for you both. Oh, Rob, that's awful to hear, mate. There's some good times being done out there. Well, we'll miss having you on, Rob, but I can understand. Hiya, Zone. Nice to have you back. Okay, Emma, you take it easy. You look after yourself, Emma. Yeah, catch you another day, Emma. Right, oh, night. Oh, another accident. We're in a Kia Optima. There you go, you can see Ben's car there.
Clear on the right.
Cheers, buddy. Oh, okay, Rob, yeah. That's good. I kind of always feel you'll be in the background there somewhere. Again, you've always got my my messenger if ever you feel a little bit someone to talk to, my friend. Right, can I actually get a better time in? Oh, end of the session. So I'm starting either back. Unless this is a better time. Oh no. It's a difficult car, just with it being front wheel drive, you know, on the corners you're trying to keep the power on, so it's always seemed to be like scrabbling for the grip. And it's just slowing down enough. You try, my fault, I try and drive it too hard, you know. So, I mean, I'm not a million miles away, and I've been chatting to everyone while I've been driving, so not as easy to sort of stay focused on what you're doing, so. Hi, Luke. It does, yeah, it's sliding it in. It's a strange car. But it's satisfying, really, you know, but you only realise how fast you're going when you look from outside. So it's very deceptive. But you try to push that little bit harder and you don't get the best out of things like that, you know. I've kind of learnt that, but then it's just a natural thing, isn't it? You know, you think, right, I'll drive it harder, you know. So I'm starting near the back, so. You know, our times actually weren't far apart, so. There you are again, Graham. What's the best thing we drive? I mean, we're very lucky in this sort of sim race and stuff, because you've got all of the, you know, from F1 cars right the way backwards to old cars, you know. So It depends what sort of EV you look at. So yeah, it's very, very hard to sort of say a particular car stands out really. Some people like to stick to a championship sort of, you know, and just drive one particular car, which I suppose you're probably going to become better, I think.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Oh, some people got some slow starting there. This is where you can get a lot of accidents because it's just the cars do slide a little bit. Especially up here. Try and just let the car and the tyres settle down and
On your right. Keep to the left.
hiya Jack, right? Oh, he's pedalling well, number 14.
Left side. Stay on the left. Clear left.
It can be so different having cars around you. Oh, Scott's away down the road, that's good to see.
Cheers, Marty.
Oh, might get a run on him this time. Oh, no. That's what he did to me last. He got out the corner well.
You're in fifth. On your left. Stay on the left. Clear left.
Right, and behind Scott this time. That just, wants to understeer all the time. Right, Marty's disconnected. I think he might have caused Ben a little bit of trouble. Oh, it's on there. You can feel it struggling. There's Christopher getting a good run on me again.
Keep to the left. You're in fourth. Clear.
Never ending corner.
Left side.
Oh, Scott, what you doing?
Clear left.
Oh, bend it. Run out of luck.
Right, we've got Mr. Freeman up ahead in leading. That's good to see. So, see if I can get a run on Christopher this time. Oh, nearly too much of a run there. Good grief. You can definitely get a little bit of a tour, but I think I'm too far away this time. Two guys in the front pushing on well. That feels so desperately slow in there. Yeah, I would race with a Skoda, you're right. The Skoda are, what is it in Dirt Rally? There's a couple of Fabias. Yeah, some nice ones in Dirt Rally. They've just queued it for me. All the work they've done on it lately. I just couldn't play it at all. But the Rallycross is good. Fabio Villa. I'm not sure what it actually was. It was a World Rally car back, I don't know, maybe it's going back 10 years. Colin McRae did actually drive it at one time. Had a really high finish with it, I think in Australia. Obviously before his tragic death, so could have been 2007 maybe? Can't actually remember, so. I always used to say to Mark when we had our Fabia, I used to say I would love to get the body kit, you know, and just make a one, but oh, Mr. Freeman, what are you doing? They're having a great battle, great to watch. Iron Next, absolutely, yeah. Fabia love. They're so damn fast. Good engine. Being a VW PD engine. I'm trying to get on the back of them. Hi Adam. Hiya Jimmy. Oh, they don't change direction so quick. Here's Dominic coming through.
Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Oh, he's got a run on us now. Come on, Dominic.
Hold your line, hold your line. Clear.
Oh.
On the left, go right. Next car is the leader.
Ah, Christopher. He's been too forceful into that corner. He was having some good speed down the front straightaway, and then it's getting it turned in. But that's the balance. It's, you know, how hard do you push to get to the front or finish, you know, in a safe place. Oh, a little blink from Dominic there. Hiya Michael, nice to have you back.
You're back and forth now. Great job, driver. Right side. Clear.
Hey Nathan, not as far as I'm aware, buddy. I don't know what's happening with Grand Theft Auto at the moment. Yeah, I don't. It's not something that I'm involved with from a development side, so. Oh, that's good, Michael. Hiya, Rockstar.
On your right. Clear on the rod.
Just trying to follow these around for now and see if there's a mistake, because they're driving really hard. So, and Dominic's very, very good. Nice clean pass. Hard to make them stick though when you're not sure of the tyre. Oh, nice defensive. Oh,
On your left.
Mr.
Clear on the
Freeman.
left. Clear left.
Sorry, dude. My bad. No apologies.
There you are. That's what I was talking about. Caught on dash cam as well. Right, hi Jimmy. Oh, you liked a bit of NASCAR? Well, I mean, both Mark and I, you know, surprised ourselves when we enjoyed it so much. Not very good at it, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's a lot different than what I ever thought it was, and I don't mind sticking my hand up and saying, "Boy, I was wrong about that."
Great job, driver.
Yeah, it ain't just going round in a circle, that's for sure. You just feel like you've got no grip at all there, all the way around that corner. But same for everybody, so. Oh, I tell you who hasn't been in tonight, Ben. Ben from Australia. Right, Michael Haley's catching us up again. Oh, that just shows you how hard they are to stop.
Clear.
And that's how easy it was for Nigel to collide with Dominic. Just getting it stopped. Just too fast. Right, I don't want these two to get far away and can pace me back up again. Right. Absolutely, Jimmy. Yeah, 110% I've told everybody, and when I first told Mark about it, he was kind of very dismissive, but I think he thought I was winding him up, but yeah, we got into it. Not the car setting, I don't understand a lot of that, you know, so it was just in the fixed stuff, you know. Yeah, where they've got to like tune the cars, it seems to count more than sort of even in the road racing, it seems to be. But yeah, it's been in that close pack where there's a lot of people together at flat out. It's very exhilarating. Your eyes are like organ stops concentrating. I would recommend anyone to give it a go. And I do think it helps you both ways, whether you do a bit of road and a bit of oval and vice versa. And now you've got the rally cross and dirt on the mud as well. Yeah, they've done well to bring a lot of different types of racing. There was only 2 types when I first started. Absolutely, yeah. As I say, the tuning. I mean, I tend to would go into the fixed events, you know, even if it was just a truck race and that, you know, it's just exhilarating. Oh, that was so close. Right, Paul Kerry's pulled out a good old lead there. Just that consistency, you know, just hitting the marks every time, and not like I've just done. Look how much time you lose, just small drift like that. So easy to do. Got a feeling the tyres are getting a bit cooked. Hiya Morgan, yeah, driving a Kia Optima. Yeah, I mean, saying a handful would be wrong. It's just it's like the lack of grip, or the front wheels always seem to be spinning, if that makes any sense. But if you get the speed just right, then you're all right. But your tendencies to try and push it too hard. Dominic and the others are just getting the right. Yeah, it's only a few tenths each lap that they make the difference, but it adds up over, like, say, 20 laps. Who's off? Oh, Ben. Ben, what are you doing?
I'm dead.
The road's this way.
First place.
Mr. Freeman will be absolutely kicking himself with. He was in such a good position.
That car's a lap down.
Sorry, I've missed a bit of chat there. I was just trying to concentrate on that.
I am Neil, I am.
Oh, I knew you would be.
Well, more or less I've hit in, taking out whoever's second.
Well, Dominic, he's got himself back into second now, so he's done well.
Yeah, I really apologise, dude.
Yeah, he's a good driver, Dominic. Okay, Jimmy, yeah.
Great, mate. How's the cracking?
Yeah, he started behind me, Dominic.
Did he? Sure.
Yeah, just came through the, you know, just steady way all the time. Oh, getting close again. Trying. Oh no, Neil. Yeah, there's just absolutely nothing in the steering wheel there. So it's just that wrong speed. Yeah, it's definitely been a challenge around here. Hiya, Caucus. Can't have long left.
White flag.
Yeah, one more lap. Definitely used a bit of tyre up. I mean, everyone's quite close still. It's just that little bit each time. You make a mistake, it's just so hard to make that extra up when everyone's going so well. It's interesting when it's like that though, because it's not just straightforward putting your foot down. It's so who's going to win? Well done, Paul.
There's a flag. It's over.
Cheers, wasn't expecting to win that. I've never driven this car before in my
Great
life.
job, driver.
Wow, that's unreal.
I'm guessing it's front wheel drive.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Right, did well. I mean, we were doing our best.
Yeah, it's just like an organised thing or what, have I just gate crashed?
Yeah, no, Paul, no, we've been trying to, on the channel, we try to run Tuesday and Thursday and a Saturday, you know, either some hosted events or some official events.
What channel is this?
Mark Armstrong Gaming.
Alright, I'll go and give you a look. I'm interested in some sort of semi-organised racing, like.
Yeah, I mean, there is some sort of league groups that you can join as well. We don't have that yet. You know, just for the streaming purposes that we do for the Tuesday, Thursday, and the Saturday. You know, but you're welcome anytime. You know, just look for the times. You know.
What was it, Mark Armstrong?
That's right, Paul. Yeah, Mark Armstrong Gaming. Yeah, we're on YouTube at the moment as you speak.
Lovely.
And I'll go back to the pits and we'll have a show Paul's driving there. So that's how we're starting to there, Paul. Done really, really well. He's just actually saying that's his first. Didn't even know it was front wheel drive, so just clicked on the car and but that's how you get stuck in, and that's how you get to know people. So just drove very, very well. So I'm just showing everyone a replay of you driving. So yeah, that's really, really good to know. Great when you say that. Right, right. Thanks for joining, everyone. Do hope to catch you next time. Everyone's always welcome. So till next time, I'll catch you later.
Cheers, Neil. Catch you later, buddy.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for hosting it. Good job.
Thank you, Neil. Have a good one, mate.
You're welcome, guys. See you now. Right, let me just get quit off that. Oh, it's been really, really good. It's nice to get on with everybody. Not full nice, but there wasn't a lot of crashing. So it's that thing. Do you want a full grid? And sometimes you get a dirty grid, and then half of them disconnect anyway. So it's yeah, I've enjoyed it anyway. A couple of different cars there. You know, it's always hard to know what to pick. Right, James. Oh, getting new Need for Speed. I mean, affordability I can't because we've had a lot on the last couple of months. So yeah. That way, I'll probably see what Mark thinks of it, you know, and then put it on my wish list, that kind of thing, you know. Thanks, Mark. And it's the thing as well is where else do you fit it in? We've done no race room, still haven't done Formula 1 2019, and there's all sorts we could do, you know. So it's just not enough time, is there? So anyway, massive thanks to everyone for coming in, keeping me company while Mark was away. I'm sorry I can't tell you what Mark's problems have been. I'll probably try and find out afterwards, you know, so I'll keep you up to date. Hopefully, fingers crossed, whatever the problem is, you can get that sorted, and just keep make sure you got your notification checked, and hopefully YouTube does its thing when he's live and you get to know about it. But massive thank you to everyone for hanging in there and staying with us and keeping me company. So till next time, cheerio now, bye bye.